Hey everyone, it's Mixollaneous here. Welcome back to our channel. You know me, I've been around the block, tasted the world's delights from Michelin-starred restaurants to greasy spoons in back alleys. Today, I'm excited to share with you the top 3 traditional foods that I absolutely fell in love with during my travels around the world. We're not talking fancy experimental molecular gastronomy bullshit here. These are dishes, real people's food, that'll punch you right in the soul with their flavor and leave you craving more. These dishes are so damn good, I make it a point, a pilgrimage even, to have them every time I visit these countries. Let's dive in. Forget your California rolls and spicy mayo drizzles, we're going straight to the heart of it, Japan, the birthplace of sushi. Now I know what you're thinking, sushi? That's basic, Bourdain, but listen, real deal sushi. The kind you find in the bustling markets of Tokyo or tucked away in a quiet Kyoto alley is a revelation. It's an art form. A meditation on the purity of flavor. Imagine this, perfectly vinegared rice, warm and slightly sticky, pressed just so, cradling a sliver of the freshest fish you've ever tasted. Tuna, belly so fat it melts on your tongue, salmon that tastes like it jumped straight from the ocean, uni so rich and briny it makes you want to weep. And don't even get me started on the wasabi. None of that green horseradish paste here. We're talking freshly grated wasabi root, potent and floral, clearing your sinuses with each bite. It's an experience, a symphony of textures and tastes that'll leave you breathless. But it's not just about the food, it's about the ritual, the respect. The sushi chefs, masters of their craft, their hands moving with a precision honed over years, decades even, they're not just making food, they're telling a story of dedication, tradition, and the pursuit of perfection. So next time you see a sushi joint, don't just walk by. Step inside, grab a seat at the counter, and let yourself be transported to a world of pure, unadulterated flavor. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Spain, a country pulsing with life, passion, and damn good food. And when it comes to capturing the soul of Spain, there's nothing quite like paella. Imagine this, a wide, shallow pan sizzling over an open fire. The air thick with the aroma of saffron, smoky and intoxicating. At the bottom, a layer of rice, each grain plump and glistening, infused with the flavors of the broth, the seafood, the meat. We're talking prawns, mussels, clams, all cooked to perfection, their juices mingling with the rice, creating a flavor explosion in your mouth. Or maybe it's chicken, rabbit, chorizo, their savory richness adding a depth that'll have you scraping the bottom of the pan. And then there's the sauerkraut, the crispy, caramelized layer of rice at the bottom of the pan. It's the prize, the holy grail of paella, the perfect balance of crunchy and chewy, savory and smoky. Paella is more than just a dish, it's a celebration. It's meant to be shared with friends and family, gathered around the pan, arguing over the last bit of sauerkraut, washing it all down with copious amounts of Rioja. It's about connection, about laughter, about the simple joy of good food and good company. So, if you ever find yourself in Spain, do yourself a favor and seek out a proper paella. Find a local spot, somewhere off the beaten path, where the air is thick with smoke and the conversation is even livelier. Trust me, it'll be an experience you won't soon forget. Canada, eh? Land of snow-capped mountains, maple syrup, and surprisingly, some of the most soul-satisfying comfort food you'll ever find. Poutine. Forget your fancy foie gras and truffle oil, this is the real deal. A culinary masterpiece born out of necessity, a symphony of carbs, cheese and gravy that'll warm you from the inside out. Imagine this, a bed of golden fries, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, piled high. And then, the cheese curds, fresh, squeaky, the kind that melt ever so slightly from the heat of the fries but still hold their shape. And finally, the gravy, rich, savory, ladled generously over the whole glorious mess. Now I know what you're thinking, gravy on fries? What kind of culinary abomination is this? But trust me on this one. The gravy, it's not just any gravy, it's a magical elixir, a flavor bomb that ties everything together. It seeps into the fries, coats the cheese curds, creating a symphony of textures and tastes that'll have you licking the plate clean. Poutine is not for the faint of heart. It's a dish that demands to be devoured with reckless abandon, a fork in one hand, a napkin in the other, gravy dripping down your chin. It's about embracing the mess, the indulgence, the pure, unadulterated joy of simple food done right. So next time you find yourself north of the border, do yourself a favor and seek out a proper poutine. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, to embrace the cheese curd squeaks, to let the gravy flow freely. Trust me, Your stomach will thank you. Thanks for joining me on this delicious journey. We've traveled from the bustling fish markets of Tokyo to the sun-drenched plazas of Spain, all the way to the cozy diners of Canada, all in pursuit of the perfect bite. If you've tried any of these dishes or have your own favorites, let me know in the comments below. I'm always on the hunt for the next great culinary adventure. And remember, food is more than just sustenance. It's a window into a culture, a story waiting to be told. So get out there, explore, taste, and discover the world, one bite at a time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more food adventures. Until next time, happy eating.